Hey guys, welcome back to another day of Bible reading. Today we are going to read 2 Samuel chapter 7 from verse 1 until verse 29. So if you remember last time we learned about the ark being brought from Jerusalem and how as they were taking it from Jerusalem, Uzzah touched the ark by mistake and then he died on the spot, which kind of freaked David out, and then he decided to leave it at Obed-Edom, who was the priest, and then God blessed him in that time. And David was like, I also want that blessing. And so they went to get the ark from him. And yeah, so when Michal saw Saul's daughter, which is also David's wife, when she saw David celebrating, she felt embarrassed and she was like, how can you do that? You are the king of all kings. But yeah, and then the Lord sealed her womb and she never had any kids. So today we are going to read 2 Samuel chapter 7. So it's the Lord's covenant with David, and we're also going to learn about David's prayer of gratitude. So before we get into it, I want to ask you guys a question. So if David had not had the desire to build God's house, was God going to tell Solomon to build it for him, or like the Lord only? What do you guys think? If David had not had the desire to build the Lord's house, was God going to tell Solomon to build him a house? Especially because Solomon would not have had the desire. I don't believe that Solomon would have had the desire to build the house in the first place, because I don't know if you remember, Solomon was young when he became a king. So it's very easy for someone to a young man to choose to serve themselves. When we are all young, we have the innate desire to be selfish. So I kind of think that Solomon kind of had that thing going, especially because when he built his own house, it was bigger, it took longer, and it was more expensive. And when he was building God's house, he was only following instructions. Basically, David gave him the blueprint